I found nothing in life is worthwhile unless you take a risk. Nothing. Nelson Mandela said, there is no passion to be found playing small and settling for a life that's less than the one you are capable of living. Now I am sure in your experience in school and applying for college in picking your major and deciding what you want to do with life. I am sure people have told you to make sure you have something to fall back on but never understood that concept having something to fall back on anything. I don't to fall forward. I figured at least the way I will see what I am going to hit without consistency. You will never finish, so do what you will feel passionate about. Take chances. Don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail big. To dream big, but remember dreams without goals are just dreams. Thomas Edison conducted 1000 failed experiments because 1001 cent was the light bulb. Fall forward. Every failed experiment is one step closer to success. You have got to take risk, and I am sure you probably heard that. It's so important you will fail at some point in your life, accept it. You will lose, you will embrace yourself, you will suck at sometimes. There is no doubt about it, and I know that's probably not a traditional message for a graduation ceremony. I am telling you embrace it because it's inevitable. Let's take an acting business you fail at the time early on in your career. If you auditioned for a role which will be perfect for you but accept of the fact that you can't sing, you were rejected of that job. But here is the thing that you didn't quit. You should not fall back. You should walk out of there to prepare for the next audition and the next. You will get a chance to win. Every graduate here today has the training and the talent to succeed. But you do not have the guts to fail. If you don't fail, you are not even trying. I will say it again, if you don't fail, you are not even trying to get something you never had. You have to do something you never did. Imagine you are in your deathbed, and standing around your deathbed are the ghosts representing your unfulfilled potential, the ghost of the idea you never had acted on, the ghost of the talent you didn't use, and they are standing around your bed, angry, disappointed, upset. They say we came to you because you could have brought us to life, and now we have to go to the grave together. So I ask you today, how many ghosts are going to be around your bed when your time comes? I just got back from Nepal. It's a beautiful country, but there are places with terrible poverty, and Nepal is just the tip of the iceberg which needs your help. Japan needs your help, Middle East needs your help, Malaysia needs your help, Singapore needs your help, the entire world needs a lot, and we need it from you. We really need from you, you the young people. I mean, I'm not speaking for the rest of here, but I know I am getting a lit glare. We need it from you, the young people. I'm not talking about how much you have. Some of you are business majors, some of you are doctors, advocates, professors. Some of you have patience, some of you have kindness, some of you have love, some of you have the gift of long suffering. What are you going to do with what you have? Now, here is my last point about failure. Sometime it's the best way to figure out where you are going. Your life will never be a straight path. And the one day I remember the exact day, I was helping my father in his provision shop. My father owned a provision shop, and there was an old man. I didn't know him personally, but I was looking in the mirror. And every time I looked at him, he was staring at me. He came just behind me, he started giving me strange looks, and he said finally, that's something I will ever forget. He said, young boy, I have a prophecy. A spiritual prophecy. He said, you are going to travel the world and speak to millions of people. I have traveled the world. I have spoke to millions of people. I see you today. I am encouraged by what I see, and I am strengthened by what I see. Because taking risk is not just about going for a jog. It's also knowing what you know and what you don't know. It's about being open to people and ideas and chances you take, the people you meet, the people you love, the faith that you have. That's what is going to define you. Never be discouraged.